Let me guess, you've tried running a Facebook or an Instagram ad and it didn't work. And instead of leads or sales, all you got was crickets. And worse than that, all that money you spent, it's just gone, right? Never to be seen again. Now, if that's ever happened to you, and trust me, it's happened to all of us, here's the truth. Your ads didn't fail because of the platform or the targeting. They failed because of the message and when and how that message was presented, okay? And until that message lands, no amount of ad spend is going to help you. So if you're running ads right now, pause this video, go to Ads Manager and pause them all, okay? Because it's just going to get worse from here, okay? But there's good news, because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to stop guessing, okay? And you're going to actually start running ads that are going to show you what's working. And you're going to do it without spending more than $1 a day. Yes, that's what I said, $1 a day. Now, you don't need a funnel. You don't need an ad agency. And you definitely don't need to boost another post. That's something else I want you to stop. If you're boosting posts, stop doing that right now, okay? What you do need is a simple test before you scale strategy, okay? So you can finally stop wasting money on ads that were really never meant to be run in the first place, okay? So let me break this down for you. Now, the important thing to know here is you do not need a $100 a day, $1,000 a day ad budget, okay? In fact, I recommend you start with just $1 single dollar a day per ad. And why is that? It's because we're not trying to scale yet, okay? We're just trying to test your message. Now, this is how this works. You want to start by running a video views campaign, not traffic, not conversions, okay? Video views. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your best map content, ideally one of your most solid meat videos, right, that we talked about in the previous video, in the previous module. And then you want to let Facebook or Instagram show that to your cold targeted audiences, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to gather data on how those people actually respond, okay? Now, don't worry, we're not looking for leads yet. We're just looking for signals, okay? And here are the signals that we care about. What I like to see is video views, 50% video views, that cost us less than 5 cents per 50% video views, okay? And then can we get 95% video views for less than 20 cents, okay? Think about that. For $1, you're getting 5 people to consume the entirety of your video. That's pretty good, right? You're going to grow an audience of people who really know, like, and trust you pretty quick, okay? And what we do is, once we know that, we know our message is resonating. Next, once we found those messages that are hitting those KPIs, the key performance indicators of 50% views and 95% views, then we can scale the winners and kill the losers, okay? That's how we're going to grow our audience. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to create some custom audiences, okay? We're going to create video view custom audiences. So again, we're going to create an audience of 50% viewers and an audience of 95% viewers. And you'll be surprised how, with just a few bucks, how fast those audiences grow, okay? Now, once we have those audiences, now we can start retargeting them, right? They've already raised their hand. They've said, wow, I like this guy's content. We know that because they spent the time to watch it. If they've watched that, they're probably going to watch more. So that's when I present them with more of my meat to, like, your second date content, okay, where we're still educating and entertaining them, but we're also introducing some of the ask videos as well, where we're asking them to message us or comment or maybe opt into one of our lead magnets, okay? And it's not until they've gone through the meat ads and the ask ads that we finally start to present them with our proposals, okay? These are our bigger asks still, like, will you marry me? Will you move in with me? Do you want to meet my parents? That sort of stuff, right? That's when we ask them to book a call to buy our thing, okay? And what's cool about our proposed ads is they can be video-based or just image-based, okay? But we want to test both of those formats. All right. I mentioned that you should stop boosting posts. Now, why is that? Boosting posts is kind of cool because it's just so easy. Click a button and it's boosted. But what Facebook does is it feeds you back vanity metrics, okay? They just show your ads to people who want to watch ads for whatever reason, okay? But by consciously setting up this video view campaign the way I've instructed, then we're going to get put in front of the people who we want to see our videos, not who Facebook knows will just, these people who are sitting in their parents' basement watching Facebook videos all day, okay? What's cool about the buck a day strategy is two things. One, it's only a buck a day, so it's cheap. The second is the quality, okay? Because believe it or not, Facebook does want to get you results, okay? So if you only give it a small ad budget to work with, then it's going to have to work harder to show your videos to a higher quality of person, okay? And so when we start our budget low, that's going to force Facebook to show our videos to a higher quality person, so we get better 50% views and better 95% views. And what that's going to do is that's going to sort of motivate the algorithm to show our videos to more people like that. So for our winning ads, as we scale them higher and higher, we're still going to be shown to the better and better people, which means we have a much better chance of success, okay? What you want to remember, though, is that MAP, meet, ask, and propose, still rules, okay? We want to use the meet ask to introduce ourselves. We want to use our ask ads to deepen that connection. And then we're going to use the propose ads for that meaningful action, but not until after we've built the trust, okay? The strategy doesn't change at all. Keep with the MAP strategy. The paid ads, all they're doing is amplifying what already works, okay? So I've got an assignment for you in this video, and that is to pick one of your meet videos that you've already made, that's already out there. Hopefully it's doing pretty well, right? And set up a $1 per day video views campaign in Ads Manager, okay? Then watch your metrics, build those custom audiences for the people who watch the 50% views and 95% views. And then what we can do with that is retarget. I mentioned this before, then we're going to retarget those viewers with more of the meet and ask videos that you prepare, okay? Now, I don't know how you're feeling about this. It might sound easy, it might sound difficult, it might sound complicated. And for me, it's not difficult or complicated at all, but I've been doing it for over a decade. So if it does sound hard, if it does sound something you want to do, but you need some help with doing it, the best way you can get help from me is to join my paid Skool group, okay? Super affordable. I guarantee you'll save more money in ads than, than my community costs. And you can meet with me twice a week. You can open up your Facebook Ads Manager. I can look into it, and I can show you what's going right, what you should scale, where you should stop losing money. And like I said, so that's where it's going to come back to. Joining my group will actually save you more money than you spend. So anyway, if that's something that sounds of interest to you, then click the link somewhere around here, and there's got to be a way that you can access my paid ads community. It's not an ads community. It's a marketing community where we take you all the way from marketing message through every delivery system for that marketing message. So your organic content, your ads, your funnel, your emails, everything that you need to create a successful marketing campaign, it's in this community. It's an all-in-one done with you shop. All right. Anyways, so that's it for this video. I hope you got some value out of it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, or hopefully in the community, or maybe on a strategy call. All right, guys, thanks again for watching, and make sure you like, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do to see more of this stuff. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.